175. It's still going. 355 pounds. I'm standing in front here with 4 different wheelbarrows, all of them having a different drive wheel up front. The first wheelbarrow is a completely standard, out-of-the-box, non-electric wheelbarrow as our control reference. Next, with the red bucket, we have a wheelbarrow that's been converted with a direct drive wheelbarrow motor. After this, we have what you find most commonly on electrified wheelbarrows. It's got a geared motor in the wheelbarrow hub, but the motor itself is the same size and diameter and internal construction of an e-bike motor. And finally, the last wheelbarrow with the yellow bucket has the impressive 30-to-1 all-metal gear ratio Bafang wheelbarrow motor, which is the one that Grin is standardized on for all of our current wheelbarrow kits. In this video, we're going to do a direct comparison showing exactly what performance differences you can expect from these different types of drives and compare that to what a human themselves can do. We've built ourselves a standardized test ramp into the loading bay of our building at Grin. We've measured this to be a 24-degree incline. That translates into a 44.5% grade hill if you go by the rise over 1% grade standard. That's way steeper than you'd ever encounter in any driveway or road that you'd move on in a vehicle, but it's totally representative of the kind of things you deal with on a wheelbarrow, going up ramps to load places or dealing with the trails and terrain that you often run into. So in this test, we want to find out just how much weight can each of these different platforms lift up this ramp. All the electrified versions have exactly the same motor controller with the same 55 amp maximum current limit, running a 36-volt battery pack. Of course, the non-electric wheelbarrow just has human legs to push it, and we want to establish as a baseline what can a relatively burly, strong human muscle up with no electric assist at all. We're going to add increasing mass with each one and let the wheelbarrow do the lifting and see where each version stalls out. Okay, we're going to start off with 25 pounds here. Don't move, you'll have too much issue. Now we'll up that to 50 pounds. Boy. Careful on the downhill. Whoa. Okay, we're going to pump you up to 75 pounds. Oh, ho, ho. That's not the big weights. All right, kind of needed a running start. I'll help you take this one down. Should we try 125 and show how impossible that is? 125. Okay. It's not happening.
It's not happening.
It's not happening, all right. So for these electric tests, Dro is going to walk the wheelbarrow to keep it balanced, but he's not going to be pushing and adding extra force himself. We're going to let the motor do all the heavy lifting. We'll start at 50. Yeah, and then use the regen throttle to go downhill. Okay, no problem at all with that?
No problem.
Okay, throw on another 25 pounds, that's 75. Let's crank that up to 100. Okay, no issues there, 125. Oh. Okay, so that was basically its own stall limit. So I wasn't expecting much from this direct drive motor, but at least fully equaled the power of a relatively burly Cuban. So 125 pounds on 24%, it just hit its stall limit. Of course, if Dro was pushing, there would have been no problem. He would have been able to push that up the ramp, probably gone up to about 200 pounds with the 100 by Dro, 100 by the motor if necessary, but really its limit is about the same as one individual. So now let's move over to the geared motor. From this one, I'm expecting a slightly higher torque output and maximum load hauling capability, so we shall find out. Let's just start off this one right at 75 pounds, because I know that should be no issue.
Just dragging me uphill. Not bad.
Walk that bit. Do what caused the direct drive to stall out.
25, let's go. So it's just gonna keep going.
Yes, see how I like 150.
You could hear it struggle just a little bit.
Yeah, all right. 175.
Let's do it.
It's still going. Right,
I pushed it just a...
Yeah.
I gave it a little bit of help.
Yeah. know, why don't I pull it? I'll drop it down to 165.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it does it at that. So we'll just find what that true
Yeah.
limit is. So, 'cause yeah.
The regen's not holding it.
I mean, the regen, yeah, so they're set, the regen current's not set to the same max phase amps. So yeah, let's try that at 165.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, 165 pounds, that was a distinct advantage over muscle-only power. We're now gonna move on to the Bafang electric wheelbarrow drive with that 30-to-1 gear reduction ratio. Now this is the noisiest motor, I will say, but it's the one that we have the most experience with and almost zero failures from this drive. So let's give it a shot. I think we're gonna start off this test at 100 pounds because I know that it is quite capable.
100 pounds from dead start.
Such nice regen.
Yeah, the regen's really nice on that. Let's go. 250. Like it's nothing.
Yeah. 300.
300 pounds. Let's go. Dude, going down is less sketchy.
Oh, are you pushing?
No, I'm just holding up.
Still not pushing. Right, we're gonna break our pallets with this. 355 pounds. Is it climbing? Fuck me. All right, well, in the interest of science, we gotta sacrifice a few humans. So
Yeah.
that's regen going down, look at that. Yeah, 375.
Still going.
It's still doing it. Bloody little motor.
That's impressive.
10 pounds here, that's gonna take us to.
This is it.
Take it away, Drew.
I think so.
All right, there's another 10 pounds. I'm gonna go grab it. I think we could hit an even 4-0.
400. Can you do some quick maths?
Yeah.
Good.
Checks out.
Just point them all out. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, 1 second.
Yeah. So this is my main problem.
Yeah.
Which is that it can move 5 bags of concrete, but I cannot stably maneuver 5 bags of concrete.
Let's go.
Oh, is it? Is it? It is!
I'm just holding it up.
Insane. All right.
We're gonna be here all day.
So even as a safety third kind of guy, I don't think we're gonna ask any more of Bro in this test. I will not speak to the wisdom of one person moving 400 pounds in a wheelbarrow, but clearly the motor itself is not the limitation. We did this test to satisfy our own curiosity for just direct head-to-head comparison of the different wheelbarrow motors that we've sampled. Now there are applications where these lower torque wheelbarrow motors could be useful. Certainly a direct drive motor would be super handy if you're making something like a go-kart or you're doing an application where you just need total silence from the wheel. The regular geared wheelbarrow motors with e-bike gearing are okay, but once you have a really steep ramp to encounter, they only roughly double the amount of load that you can carry compared to a human rider. When compared to the Bafang wheelbarrow motor with that 30-to-1 gear ratio, there's just no comparison. This thing on its own can move 400 pounds up a 24% grade incline. That's way beyond the safe load limit that you would normally want a person to carry anyways. So there's basically nothing that you would run into where this motor won't be able to tackle it with ease. And that worked equally well coming downhill. So it did regen braking all the way down those ramps. If you were trying to walk with a weight like this down a slope, the wheelbarrow would just run right away from you for sure. We hope you found this comparison test interesting. One thing we didn't do on this was actually measure the power consumption as they were going up the ramps. We're going to do a follow-up video that goes into much more metrics on how much energy you need actually moving things around on properties and work sites. So stay tuned for that. And in the meantime, keep watching our channel. And don't spill the load. Ah! back.